everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a life update, chit chat, get ready with me style video. I haven't really filmed anything like this for my channel in a really long time, and I feel like I have a lot of things to tell you guys, so I figured I would sit down, play with some makeup, and just chat with you all. So that's pretty much it for my intro. This is gonna be kind of like a laid back video. I have no idea what kind of makeup I'm going for today. I did pull a couple of products that are newer and then also older that I wanted to specifically play with, but as far as like a look goes, we're just winging it today, as we do a lot of days actually. So anyway, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. So I'm actually taking a break from YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. I'm taking a break from my Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream because that's the only primer that I've used for the last like 2 months, so I need to use something else. So I figured I would take this opportunity to try a new primer. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Face Primer. This is a new product. I got this sent to me as PR, and I had so many requests to review this for you guys. So we're gonna do a little first impressions today. I am super excited because I love the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. That is like a cult classic. Everybody loves it. It's great for longevity as far as makeup wear goes, so I'm really excited to try this out. I do have very oily skin, so a lot of times my makeup tends to break down if I'm not using like my all-time favorite products, so we'll see how this goes. I'll do my best to pin a comment and update you guys on the wear time of this product because I won't be able to do a check-in or anything today, but anyway, I first of all love that there's a pump on like a tube. I always love packaging like that. I don't know what it is, but I just think it's so fun. So it's almost like a gel-like consistency. It's very lightweight. Doesn't really have much of a scent. It just kind of smells like a primer. My skin is kind of pink from rubbing that in, but it's not the product, I promise. But the primer pretty much absorbed completely into my skin. It just left the tiniest little bit of a grippiness. It's not sticky, it's just like a little something there. So I'm really excited to see how this wears underneath my foundation. So I'm going in with my go-to foundation. This is the Believe Beauty foundation. You can find it at Dollar General for only $5. It's amazing. I wear the shade Soft Beige, and I'm actually going to be applying this with the Juno & Co. microfiber sponge. I know a lot of people love this product. I know Nikki Tutorials loves it, and so many other people do, so I'm excited to try this out today. I haven't ever used it before, but I do have my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge on standby if need be. So I hope this works because it's a really cool concept. All right, so here we go. It feels a lot rougher. Holy whoa! That is so freaking opaque. What in the world? I did dampen the sponge. I'm not sure if I was supposed to or not. I probably should have read the directions first. I think I have them right here. So the instructions say that you can use the sponge wet or dry to apply your products. I did dampen it like I would my Real Techniques sponge, but it doesn't feel wet anymore. Like, it's definitely a little bit bigger than it was when it was dry, but I feel no moisture like I do with my normal sponge. But holy crap, that laid down my foundation so full coverage. Like, that was shocking. So I have to think about everything that I need to update you guys on and figure out what to talk about first. I'm taking a look at my skin right now, and I gotta say, it looks really freaking good. My pores are a little bit more noticeable than normal compared to when I use my Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream, but it's not horrendous. And the coverage that I got from using the sponge is incredible. Like, I am shocked. Not that I expected it to perform poorly, I don't know what I expected, but it looks really, really good. I used 2 pumps of foundation, but I didn't even use up all of the product. I might go in some of these like more troublesome areas and just build that up a tiny bit more, just because I do have very acne prone skin, so I have lots of redness and hyperpigmentation and breakouts and all the not fun things. So this is what we've got going on so far, and I gotta say I'm really liking it. Now I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Boing Concealer. This is in the shade 3. I love this concealer so much. It's so good. So I guess I'll go ahead and start off with some good news. As many of you guys know, I have been in a long distance relationship for some time now. My boyfriend Jarvis has been on my channel a few times, and he actually lived in Orlando, Florida, and I live in Jacksonville, Florida. So it was about a 2-hour distance, which wasn't horrible. Like, it could definitely have been a lot worse, but he moved back to Jacksonville. So I gotta say, I'm really happy about that. I'm going in with that same sponge to blend out my concealer. So basically, Jarvis and I are both from Jacksonville. We went to high school, middle school and high school together, dated briefly in high school. We broke up, didn't speak for like 5 years, and now we're back together. And he just moved back to Jacksonville at the beginning of this year, and I'm so happy. So I know that's like, I don't know, something that I should probably let you guys know. So you'll probably be seeing him more on my channel. I gotta say, this sponge like is making this concealer go like a lot farther than it normally would. I gotta say, I think this sponge might be a little bit too dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with my Glow Recipe Watermelon Face Mist a couple times just to get some moisture back in there. So yeah, you'll definitely be seeing more of him on my channel. I do want to ask you guys, what kinds of videos would you like us to see filming together? Like, do you want to see another Q&A? Do you want to see my boyfriend guesses makeup prices? Like, let me know what kinds of videos you want to see with him, and we are definitely down. He made a little cameo in my most recent PR haul, so you guys should go check that video out if you haven't already. I will link it down below. That is a very brightening concealer. Now I'm going to go in with powder, and I've been loving this Huda Beauty powder. This is the Easy Bake Loose Baking and Setting Powder in the shade Pound Cake. It's so freaking good, and it is very scented, but I honestly like kind of don't even notice the scent anymore because I'm used to it now. But at first it was like, I don't want to say appalling, but it's very strong. Just gotta spank the butt a couple times because it does have a mesh sifter, and I do find myself having a little trouble getting the product out sometimes. I'm now going in with my Tati Beauty Blendiful, and I'm going to bake with this powder under my eyes and basically all over my face. Speaking of the Tati Beauty Blendiful, I have been using this product every single day since I got it, essentially every day that I've done my makeup, and I have a lot of thoughts and lots of things to update you guys on. So I will be filming an updated video very soon on my channel. I'm just gonna ask that you guys be a little bit patient with me. I just want to make sure that I have everything, all of my thoughts gathered together before I make that video, because I don't want to like drag it out into like a million parts. Like, it's already like a big enough of a deal. But yeah, I've been loving using this to set my face with powder and bake. I feel like it gives me the most like blurred finish, and you guys have been commenting on my last few videos saying how great you think my skin looks, and I'm like, bro, it's the freaking Blendiful. I hope you guys are having a good year so far. I know that I most definitely am. I have so many exciting things happening this year, and I cannot wait to share them all with you. I'm just using my Bling Brushes F1 from the silver set to dust off this powder and kind of set the rest of my face that I missed. I use so much powder, like, I know, you don't have to tell me. And speaking of new and my boyfriend Jarvis, he actually made me my own little logo, so I think it's gonna be down here on the little corner of your screen. It's like a P and a K. I think it's so cute, and I'm so obsessed with it. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. Now we're gonna go in with some bronzer. I don't know what bronzer to use. For bronzer, I'm actually gonna go in with this little Dior quad right here, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Contour Light. This is the Dior Backstage Contour Palette. This is the color that I'm going in with. I love this as like, I use it as like a contour slash bronzer. I really don't separate out that step. Like, I kind of just bronze up my face and at the same time like contouring. I don't really know. I don't take it that too like serious or technical, and I'm just going in with a Bling Brushes F3 for this one. So next on our list of things to talk about, I thought I would bring something up that I get questions on all of the time, and I gotta say I've definitely avoided discussing this on my channel for many different reasons, but I figured that now would be a good time to just set everything straight. So basically, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I was in nursing school for the last few years, and I actually finished nursing school May of 2019, which I am so freaking proud of. Like, I worked so hard and I am very proud of myself for finishing something like that. And I gotta say, I praise whoever has gone through nursing school and all of the nurses out there, and I want to wish everyone luck that is going into nursing school or is currently in nursing school, because it's a huge task. It's a very respectable thing, and whew, I have so much respect for nurses. Like, it's unbelievable. So anyway, I finished nursing school May 2019, and since then I've pretty much put all of my focus and energy into my YouTube channel, because this is my dream. Like, this is my dream job, my dream life. Like, I love filming videos, reviewing makeup, playing with makeup, putting makeup on, like, being a part of this community. There's nothing that I want more. Like, it is something I am so passionate about. And after going through nursing school, I really realized that it's not something that I feel like I was meant for, and that was like, whew, trying not to get a little emotional here. I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but that was hard for me to like say out loud at first, especially because nursing is such a practical and reliable and respectable job, like I said, but it's not something that I'm passionate about right now and at this point in my life. So I've decided to kind of set the nursing thing aside and really put everything that I have into my YouTube channel. And I know that that's not a decision that everybody is going to agree with, but that's the decision that I made for myself, and I'm just going to see where life takes me. I actually saw a post on Instagram the other day, and I reposted it on my story, but it was, I gotta keep putting makeup on, I'm getting distracted. Got my Jeffree Star straw. I'm a sugar-free Red Bull. I am going to continue my point, but I wanted to mention that I'm going in with the Benefit Cheek Leader palette, and I'm mixing the shades Gold Rush and Coralista, and I almost spilled my Red Bull. I'm taking my Tati Beauty Blendiful. You can see I didn't wash this from yesterday. Whoops. But I'm just going to use this to actually apply my blush, and I've been loving the way that this works. Holy crap. So anyway, I saw this post on Instagram, and it was this man talking about how his dad had a dream of being a comedian, and he would have been a great comedian, but he decided to go the safe route and get a normal practical job to support his family, and he ended up getting laid off shortly after, and his oh so practical stable job wasn't so practical and stable. And basically the point of his little anecdote was to tell people to do what they love, and that's how I interpreted it. And sorry about the dogs barking, but anyway, seeing that was very reassuring to me, and I'm not saying that this is the right decision for everybody, but I feel that this is the right decision for me personally. Hopefully that answers your questions to everyone who has been asking me about nursing school and my nursing career and everything like that. Now we're moving on to brows, and I actually have this little card here from Benefit. They're doing their brow search, so I figured I would take inspiration from this contour brow right here. They have a bunch of different styles of brows, which I really wish I could try, but I have such dark, thick, like full natural brows that I feel like I could never pull off the feathered look or the natural look, because it's so like soft in the front, but my brows are like in the front. So I don't know, I'm just gonna take inspiration from the contour brow here, and I'm gonna be using some Benefit products. I also just got my nails done today, and I gotta say I am loving them. I got them cut so much shorter and I went for like a nice like pinky nude color. I thought this would be like a gorgeous lip color. Now I'm going in with the Benefit Goof Proof Pencil in the shade 3, and I'm just gonna kind of, you know, fill in the little tails and make things look a little bit more symmetrical. Now I'm going in with a little bit of Benefit Goof Proof to set the brows. I really want to try that like soap brow stuff where people take like the spoolie and rub it in the tin of soap. I'm not sure like what brand to get, but I've seen it all over Instagram and I'm not sure if it's like just like a trendy like hack or something, or if it like actually works. But I really want to try it out because I got some crazy brows and I'm honestly down to try anything that could help tame them. I'm gonna prime my eyes using the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Painterly. This is my go-to eyeshadow primer. I love it so much. And I'm going to apply that with the mini Blendiful from Tati Beauty. This seriously works so good, you guys. Like, if you have the Blendiful from Tati Beauty and you have a MAC Paint Pot, I highly recommend trying this technique out. I've tried everything. I've tried applying this product with brushes, I've tried applying it with my fingers, and I personally used to like applying it with a brush, but now it's so much faster and so much easier to just use this little Blendiful right here, and it blends out the product perfectly, evenly. It covers everything and it makes it like a nice smooth thin layer, as opposed to it getting like caked up and you have to like work on blending it out. Like, you just kind of like dab, 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 and then you're good to go. So highly recommend this technique. I don't know what made me decide to try that, but I'm so happy that I did. For eyeshadow today, I thought we would dip into the Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star Cosmetics Conspiracy Palette. I gotta say, the inspiration behind using this palette today came from Twitter, and I know some of you all know this, but I'm sure that not everybody knows. Basically, the other day, I'm not good at talking and doing my makeup at the same time. I'm gonna go in with the shade My Pills and put this in the crease. Alright, so I was explaining my inspo behind the palette today, and I realized that the entire clip of me talking was out of focus. So basically what I did on my eyes was I took the shade My Pills, ran that through the crease, and then I took the shade Pigment, which is my favorite shade in the entire palette. It's such a pretty color, and I ran this through the entire crease and then also like kind of the outer corner area, so it's looking a little funky right now. But anyway, I'm gonna try to pick up where I left off. Now I'm gonna take the shade Not a Fact and put this in the outer corner, and then also kind of bring that through the crease just a little bit. So anyway, the other day I was talking to my mom and I got a notification on Twitter from Shane Dawson, and at first I didn't really think anything of it because I have his notifications turned on, like for Twitter, because of the whole like Jeffree Star and Shane series. I wanted to make sure my notifications were on, so if any updates happened or like an upload occurred, I wanted to be informed as quickly as possible. So that's why I had his notifications turned on, and I got a notification. But then I took a second look at it because I saw the word you, and I was like, wait a second, like, hang on, Mom. And I like looked down at my phone and it said Shane Dawson followed you back or something like that. I'm not sure what the exact words were, but I was like, I just like was stunned for a second. And I've been a fan of Shane for years now. I started watching him back in high school, which was 5 or 6 years ago, and I've been like a dedicated fan ever since. But I touched the notification, made sure it was like his verified account, and I was like, okay, like this is him, like what is going on right now? And I noticed that he does follow quite a few people. He follows thousands of people, so I was like, you know what, this is probably just like an accident, some like weird thing. But needless to say, I was still beyond excited about it. My dogs are feeling very spunky today, so you're getting a little bit of a performance from them. But anyway, what was I saying? Okay, yeah, I was still excited about it, so I tweeted about it. Like, what the heck, Shane Dawson just followed me. And then I get another notification from Shane Dawson, and he replied to my tweet saying, and I quote, "I love watching your videos so much." And when I saw this tweet, I cannot explain to you what I was feeling because there are no words to explain it. I just was like, I like was stunned, I guess is the best way I could explain it, because I could not believe my eyes. And I literally started like crying and laughing at the same time because I was in disbelief, but at the same time I was so like emotional and like excited because somebody like Shane Dawson like watches my videos. Like let alone he's seen a video. Like, he said he loves watching them. Like, it blows my mind and I cannot believe it. Like, I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. And it's been like a few days and it still hasn't like, I haven't rationalized it in my brain yet. I'm taking the shade so lightly and just barely building it up. I love this shade as well. I love all the colors in the Conspiracy palette. I just did a ranking all of my Jeffree Star Cosmetics palettes, and I ranked this one at #1 because it's my favorite. I will link that video down below if you haven't seen it yet. I do quite a few Jeffree Star Cosmetics videos on my channel. I love Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Once again, been a big fan since I don't even know how long, several years. Probably like 2015 or 2016 is when I started purchasing his makeup. So anyway, if Shane Dawson ever somehow sees this video, hi. Now I'm going to cut my crease with the P. Louise base in the shade 2. I was looking for a brush to cut my crease with, and these are all of my dirty brushes, and literally 99% of them are bling brushes. So yeah, they're freaking amazing. You can use code Paige for 10% off. They will be linked down below. So now I'm gonna actually take a bling brushes E4 to cut the crease with that shade. I'm only doing like a half cut crease, by the way. Now I'm gonna take the shade Trisha, and I'm gonna put this on the edge of the P. Louise base in the eyeshadow and kind of like blend that seam together. And then on this inner portion of the eye, I'm gonna go in with the shade Diet Cola. And my camera battery died, but basically all I did was take the shades Pigment and Not a Fact and run them along the lower lash line. Now I need to highlight the inner corner and brow bone, and to do that I'm actually taking a Morphe palette. This is the Morphe highlighter palette. It's the 8Z palette. I just got this in PR and I actually have a code with Morphe now. It's not like a paid affiliate code, but it still helps me out a lot if you guys use it. The code is GLAMFAM414. You can use that code to get $5 off your purchase of $10 or more. This palette that I'm using today is $22, so with the code that makes it $17, which is a really good deal. As long as you're spending less than $50, the $5 off is a better deal than your typical 10% off code. So just something to keep in mind. If you're spending less than $50 on the Morphe website, use my code. Or just whenever if you want to use my code, I wouldn't mind. But anyway, I'm going in with this palette here. I think I'm gonna use the shade Stardust, which is this really bright white shade, and I'm gonna put this on the inner corner and brow bone. The rest of my bling brushes are dirty besides these ones right here, and none of these are acceptable to use to apply highlighters. So I'm going in with this Morphe one that I also got in PR. It was in like a set, and this is, it doesn't have a number or anything on it, but it's just like a little flat shader brush, and I'm going to apply this. This is my first time using this shade, I believe. I do have most of these highlighters in single form. Wait a second. I think it has like a pink shift to it. It has like the most subtle pink shift to it. It's right here. It's kind of like one of those duochrome highlighters, but very subtle, which I actually really like. Now I'm just taking the shade Spark and mixing it with that first highlight shade that we put on, just to give it a little extra something something. Spark is my favorite highlighter shade from Morphe. I think it's absolutely stunning. These highlighters are also available as singles if you prefer that. I actually purchased a mini of Spark a long time ago from Ulta, and that's like where I fell in love with this highlighter formula. Now I'm going to apply the shade Spark to my cheekbones. This is such a gorgeous highlighter. Like, oh, it's words cannot describe. What other kind of videos do you guys want to see from me? Please let me know in the comments down below. I have a lot of fun video ideas, but I'm not really sure exactly what you guys are specifically wanting from me this year, so please let me know down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. I also wanted to just say thank you again to everyone who has subscribed. Like, seriously, you guys are the best. Like, I can't get over that this is like my life. I just can't. I don't know how I got so lucky, but thank you guys so much for watching my videos and supporting me and commenting and just everything. It seriously, it just makes my day, and I don't think I can convey how much you guys mean to me. I'm gonna line my lips with the KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade Nude 0.5. And then I'm going to apply my favorite liquid lipstick ever. This is Virgin from Morphe. And then I'm going to be trying a new mascara from Buxom. This is the Extrovert mascara in the shade Extra Black. I was actually looking for Buxom's website earlier today, and I just typed in the word Buxom, and then the definition of Buxom came up, and it has like a meaning. Like, I didn't think that was a real word, but yeah, basically it means like plump, I think, which is very fitting considering they're known for their like plumping lip products. So I don't know, I just thought that was kind of cool. This is a very hefty mascara. It's definitely very defining, and I feel like it's really like making those lashes like stand out, but it's kind of like not messy, but it's not like as much of like a grooming comb as like the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, which is my favorite mascara. But I still like this. I feel like it's gonna take some getting used to, and it's definitely different. I don't think I'm gonna do lashes today just because, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this mascara. It's definitely a little bit harder to like maneuver. Like, I feel like you have to manually kind of place a couple of the lashes because it tends to want to kind of clump together a little bit, but I think that it looks really nice. Now I feel like I need a gloss on my lips. I used to hate lip gloss, but I feel like I can't live without lip gloss now. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna go in with Charlotte Tilbury Ibiza Nights. This is amazing. I love this one, and I also love the shade Blondie. I will link all these products down below for you guys, but this is how the look turned out. I just need to set things with my setting spray really quick. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Chit Chat Get Ready With Me life update style video. I know I don't really film these kinds of videos on my channel, but I had a lot of fun, and if you guys want to see more Chit Chat Get Ready With Me's, please let me know down below. I would be happy to film more of them. Thank you guys for listening to everything that I had to say today. I feel like I got a lot of things off my chest, and I feel like you guys are up to date now. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I have to say, but I don't think that there is. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!